नमस्कार। हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। Me myself, Dr. Ramesh Chandra Sharma, Associate Professor, Department of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, JVW. Today's our topic is regional injury, part first. Regional injuries comprise of injuries to various anatomical regions of the body having medico-legal significance and include injuries to the head, neck, spine, and spinal cord, head, chest, abdomen, limb, bones, and joints. The correct interpretations of these injuries is of vital importance in reconstruction of event. These injuries discussed separately. Of all the regional injuries, those of head are most common and account for about one-fourth of all deaths due to violence and responsible for 60% of fatal road accidents. Even in the author's own series, head injuries cases comprise of 69.5% of all the fatal road traffic accidents cases. Reason for their dominance as furnished by Adelson are listed below. A reason for this being head is the target of choice in the great majority of assault involving blunt trauma. It is also true that when a victim is pushed or knocked to the ground, he often strikes the head. The brain and its covering are vulnerable to degree of blunt trauma that would rarely be lethal if applied to other areas. Head injury, as defined by the National Advisory Neurological Disease and Stroke Council, is a morbid state resulting from gross or substructural changes in the scalp, skull, and or the content of the skull produced by mechanical forces. To be complete, however, it should take into account that the impact responsible for the injury need not be applied directly to the head. Forensic aspect of anatomy of the scalp. The scalp is the portions of the soft tissues of the head extending from the eyebrow anteriorly to the superior nuchal line, posteriorly and laterally from one temporal line to the other. Its primary function is to protect and insulate the skull. The scalp consists of five layers of tissues arranged in the following order. First is the skin, second dense connective tissues, third gallia apodictica, third loose connective tissues, fourth loose connective tissues, and fifth is the periosteum pericranium. The skin is normally hair bearing a features that enhance protection and insulation. The dense connective tissues layers can be further be subdivided into fatty layer and a deeper membranous layer that contains the major feeding vessels of the scalp. Due to the density of the subcutaneous tissues, inflammatory swelling is slight. Contraction and retractions of the arteries is impeded by the tissues and hemorrhage from the scalp. Wounds is often copious. Bleeding under the scalp may be mobile, particularly under gravity. Thus, a bruise or hemorrhage under the anterior scalp may be slide downwards to appear in the orbit, simulating a black eye from direct trauma. black eye, bruising of the eyelids, should be differentiated from blood seeping passively into the orbit. A black eye may be caused by direct trauma such as punch upon the eyes, gravitations of blood over the supraorbital bridge from an injury on the frontal area, entrance of blood into the orbit from behind or above due to a crack in the walls of the orbit, usually a fractures of the roof of the anterior fossa of the skull. Such fracture is often produced from a contractile injury caused by a fall onto the back of the head, leading to the secondary fractures of the quite thin bone of the orbital roof. These sketch to show the layers to the scalp, upper in the surface of scalp, then skin, superficial fascia, epicranial aponeurosis, loose areolar tissues responsible for more mobility of layers superficial to pericardium, and then outer stable of skull. Correct interpretations of head injury is of great importance is providing the proper treatment in the living victims. Classifications. First is closed head injury and second is the open head injury. Closed in the wherein dura mater is intact and open in wherein the dura mater is torn. However, based on involvement of gross anatomical structures, head injuries are also classified into five head, namely scalp injury, facial injury, skull injury, injuries to meninges, and the brain injuries. Causes. They often result due to road traffic accidents, assault, falls, blunt force trauma to head with a non-penetrating of or from fall, or the head striking a flat surface or a firm object can produce closed head injury. Most wounds are caused by blunt force to the head. It means from fall or blow, and such wounds are contusions or lacerations. Contusions may occur in the superficial fascia, in the temporalis muscles, or in the loose areolar tissues between the gallia politica, bandage for skull, pertaining to the an aponeurosis, fibrous expansions of the tendons, and the pericranium. Eyes. Bleeding is more in facial wounds. A blow on the eye with a blunt weapon may cause a permanent injuries to the cornea, iris, lenses, or vitreous hemorrhage, or detachment or rupture of the retina and traumatic cataract. The eyes may be gouged out with the fingers. Regional injuries. These include head injuries, neck injuries, facial injuries, chest injuries, abdominal injuries, and musculoskeletal injuries. Head injuries. An important topic in clinical forensic medicine and forensic pathology. Commonly encountered in traffic accidents, assault, and falls. Any weapons may be used: clubs, swords, sticks, stones, firearms, and bombs, etc. Force applied may be direct and indirect. One is the direct trauma, force directly applied to head. It means assault, accidents, falls. Indirect trauma में Transmitted force, it means fall of height landing on feet or buttocks below to chin hitting the ground of motorcyclists in road traffic accidents. Accelerations, decelerations, violent shaking, shaken by body syndromes. It is in the road traffic accident. Translational, it means fail, rotationals, blows, shaking, attritionals. The following anatomically peculiarities modify the nature and the extent of head injuries. Hair, scalp, skull, meninges, brain, and base of skull. How? It means scalp bruises are better felt than seen. Bleed profusely even PM, easy spread of infection, sinus thrombosis. Types of head injuries: hair, cuts, crushed bulbs, and burns. Scalp, abrasions, lacerations, bruises, incised wounds, stab, burns. Subscalpal hematoma, pericranial hemorrhage, skull fractures, sutures, diathesis, cuts, deficiencies, EDH, extradural hemorrhage, dural tears, subdural hemorrhages, acute, subacute, chronic, pyarachnoid tears, subarachnoid hemorrhages, brain contusions, lacerations, cuts, stabs, intracerebral hemorrhages, intraventricular hemorrhages, brainstem, primary and secondary brainstem hemorrhages, damage to cerebral blood vessels, raised intracranial pressures. Thank you.